Hey everyone, I'm Lisa,
And I'm Jenny.
and we're the
Shady Trees.
Stitches coming to you via our video presentation because we are in our separate homes. So thank
Yes.
you for taking the time to join us. If you're new, welcome, and we hope you like what you see. If you do, please click the like and subscribe button and maybe leave us a comment about what you like the most. And if
Yes.
you're one of our returning viewers, we thank you for coming back and you know what you are in for.
Yes.
Although this is our new format beginning of the month video. So
Yep.
how about you tell people, Jenny, what's new about this format?
So we've decided because when we talk about plans in our regular monthly catch up, we're quite often overlapping with stuff from the challenge chat. So we figured we might as well just combine them and then we only have to say all of that stuff once.
Yes, and we only have to get together once, which, we don't mind seeing each other, but we'd rather be stitching.
We can still
Okay.
see each other and stitch together, but yes,
No,
yes.
but instead of
Stitching
filming.
rather than chatting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
All right. So, um, it is currently the 2nd of August, 2025. You
Yep.
have stumbled across a video about cross stitch, and this is like the monthly wrap up. Now, I know it's going to be really weird because I only just posted my mid-month. So you're going to get a bit of a
I did
slam.
notice that this afternoon.
Yeah. Look, it was my phone's been doing weird things with the uploading, and hence why our retreat video had that stupid banner across it because I just couldn't make it work. So anyway, it worked today. Life's good. You guys will see this on the 2nd in America.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Yeah.
So let's start with what we've been stitching. Do you have any finishes, Jenny?
Getting close to one which I can't show anyway because it's secret squirrel stitching, but
Mhm.
yes.
I don't have any finishes since what I showed at my last one either. Okay, what about your whips?
Okay. So the one that I can't show, um, I've done, I would say at least three quarters of the back stitch. So all the cross stitches are done. Um, there are There are a handful of French knots, but because it's on plastic canvas, I have to decide, do I want to actually try and do French knots on plastic canvas, or is it going to be easier to do beads? And yes, and I've done about three quarters of the back stitch. So that's coming along nicely, but not going to show that because it's ornament exchange for later in the year, and the person who is getting it probably watches our channel. So
Yes, who knows, but they could do.
yes, yes. Another gift, but it's okay because the people this one's for don't watch this channel. So I've done a bit more on the All Roads Lead Home that I'm doing
Mhm.
for my brother and his wife. So I now have a whole letter.
Oh, you do. You have an M.
So I think
So,
previously I was sort of up to about there, and now I finished the M. So I probably will then start on the church next.
uh-huh.
I can't go on to the next letter. I'm not going to count all the way across a
No.
40 count. I think it will be much safer to do the church next, or go the other way and do the the little plant between the M and the E. Or maybe I'll go up and do the smaller writing across the top.
Well, you've got
I don't know.
options. You have
But yes,
options, Jenny.
but I have done some more on that, so that's good. Um,
Well, I'm going to jump in because I realize we always do like me and you, but I'd like to do me, you, if
oh
that's
yeah, sure, 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 sure.
so. I
Oh, so
actually,
just quickly, that's in my the project bag that I got from the Daisy Chain retreat, the Smalls Exchange from Heather.
lovely, 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 lovely Heather will be at Daisy Chain again, so it'll be good to see her again. Um, you see, Jenny makes me wait till evenings to film, and then I get my yawns.
I'm sorry, I was catching up with old friends at lunch.
And sorry, you're allowed to have a good day. I actually do have a finish, actually, but I haven't got it with me. But I am going to insert a picture here. This is the Patreon ornament for August that I am releasing today for my Patreon members. Anyone who is on the mates rate or higher gets the free ornament a month. And this ornament is in a beautiful square design, as you can see, and it's finished on my new um, exciting developments of a cross-stitch box. So my wonderful new employee of the month, who you would have met in the Paddock Lane Designs video that came out this week, has been busy beavering away. So a shout out to my Patreon members. And if you are a nipper, a Sheila, or a tall poppy, there'll be a post about this tomorrow. But if you would like one of these boxes at special introductory half price, $5, I'll send it with your fabric of the month when I post it this week. So yay, they're normally going to be $10. And I've got all different shapes and sizes on the underway. So super exciting to have another way of finishing smalls.
Mm.
I think it's going to make a perfect quart jar for the retreat. Jenny's nodding and has no idea what I'm talking about because I inserted the picture here.
I'll just have to watch the video back when Lisa uploads it and see what on earth she's talking about.
Yes, that makes sense. So that's the first thing that I stitched on, and it took me a whole 248 stitches to do that. So it's actually a Sappho start and fully finished object.
So my home one, hang on, let me just find stats. It was only 141 stitches, but it's on 40 count. So yeah. Yeah.
All right. What's your next piece? Your turn.
Okay. So I also did some work on my, hang on, get it out of it. This pattern is ever so slightly wider than the zipper on the project bag. So it's always a bit of a challenge. So I did some more on my tribal Eiffel Tower. I did, in fact, where is it? 228 stitches. So, which was this bit along here.
Yeah, I can see
That's
it's
what I
really
added.
getting some good structure to it now.
Yeah, so I put the two of them side by side. So I'm on this middle bit here.
Lovely.
So yes. I probably should actually work my way up to the from where
Yeah.
I am, which is Mhm. Oh, okay. I'm getting quite close to the top. So I'm up to about here
So
is
finish the top
where
bit
this
and then
is.
go back
So
down.
I could go up to the top.
Hmm.
The thing I like about this pattern, I was saying to someone the other day, before I'd even started it, I'd already finished a page because of the shape of the Eiffel Tower.
Got blank pages.
One of the pages yeah, I'm gonna say it's stuff together. One of the pages is blank.
There you go. You can knock that off. Now, just on this, I'm on a new laptop, so
Okay.
hopefully we're getting clearer camera for me, and I've also got us on the multi-speaker view, so you
Okay.
should be able to see Jenny and I together. I'm not sure what it's going to look like for you, so let us know in the comments below if you like this format for us filming when we're doing it combined, rather than me flicking up a focus person big.
Yeah. Okay. So this one is on 18 count Ada that I tea dyed with. I can never remember if it was the cranberry and pomegranate or if it was the strawberry raspberry loganberry tea, but one of those berry teas, so it is faintly pink. And I'm using one of the water lilies threads, but I can't tell you which one because I've wrapped it around the label.
But it's beautiful. I love the variegation on it. It's really
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yes. And that because of the shape of each of because of the design, it makes it quite easy to have and because the thread is a gradual variegation, it makes it quite easy to not have it too sort of, I mean, along the bottom here, you can see a little bit of sort of stripes, but it's not too glaringly obvious. So
And
that's
how
good.
many stitches did you do on that? Did you tell us?
228.
Awesome. All right. Well,
And
mine.
so the first one, that's 40 count. It's I don't know what color it is. It was part of a grab bag from Number 12 Stitch Co. They had a grab bag of small pieces.
All right. Well, my next one
Mhm.
is one of my full coverages, Once
Ooh.
Upon a Fairy Tale. And I'm going to zoom in if I can.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe I can't. Hold on. It lost the picture that I was looking at. It flicked across. There we go. You let me zoom in? Yes, hold on. Zooming in. All right. So this is the part where I am. I started here on this shelf and then I'm actually working my way down and working on this dragon in his pot of
Ooh.
gold. Okay, so that's what you're going to be looking at. And I've done my 1,000 stitches for the whip go goal.
Uh-huh.
So there we go. We've got our 1,000 stitches in all these greens and golds and browns. All of that is what I did since you last saw it. So that one can now go away. And a huge thanks to my lovely friend Karina, who doesn't like 17 by 11 Q snaps. So she gave me her whole stash. So now they can all park on one. And this one's got all the excess fabric in what I call in the big bag.
Yes.
Because remember, so this is actually the bottom corner down here.
Ah.
So I'm inspired by my friend Sue, who likes to do these sorts of things and like stitch all the way along the bottom. So what I thought I might do is work my way down, because remember, each of my full coverages I'm doing a different way.
Yes.
And so this one I started in the middle and I've done a bit of completion. And I think what I'll do is I'm basically trying to get the side done and
Mm-hmm.
completing obviously the 6 strands of color if I can in the area. And then I might go across a bit of the bottom and then I'll that one do next. All right. So that's my stitching done. So what else have you
Okay, I've
got?
got one more.
Well, that worked perfectly.
So I also did some more on my Queen Anne house.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, I started on the beads. I kind of had to because I was running out of cross stitch bits to do without having to count too much until I got to the next bit. So hang on, let me just get the background so that it's got something behind it. So so up here there's some of the red beads and also I've done white beads all the way up and down across. So yeah,
Looking
started
good,
to put
Jen.
some of the beads in. So it was 350 stitches because all the beads that I've done so far are the petite ones, and so those ones you do a full cross through
Yeah.
them. There are other beads for this that you only do one leg of the cross stitch because they're the bigger beads.
Although in the terms of counting stitches, it doesn't matter. Any bead counts as one for you.
Oh, okay.
All right. So yeah.
No, but yes, yeah. So I've done all the beads. Yeah, starting to fill in some of this bit. So yeah, so a lot of the gaps along here are all beads, and down here, there's Christmas tree which has some beads in the window there. But yes, it's coming along, and I mean there's still a whole other tree to go on this side, and this tree is not finished. But again, there's beads and I think green ones and white ones in the trees,
Yeah.
and
Mine as
then
well.
more, yeah, there's a lot.
Wonderful. All right. So that brings us to your totals for the month.
Okay, so the one that I'm doing the back stitch on that I haven't shown you, I'm not counting stitches for that because it's too fiddly. Um, Basically, I'm stitching around the outside of a snowflake. So yes, so too fiddly. So I did 4 sessions of back stitch and 700 and hang on, I did write it down. 719 stitches plus 4 sessions of back stitch.
Oh, very good.
And that was 11 stitching days.
Well, that's pretty good for you, Jen. Well done.
Well, there was a retreat in that.
Yeah, well, that helps.
Yes.
I've got 2 retreats this month, so
Oh, no, hang on. No, the retreat was in June. This was
yeah,
July.
that's
There
true.
wasn't a
No
retreat.
retreat. No, right. We've had a month retreatless.
Yes.
Okay. So that's your monthly stats done?
Yep.
Mine are 19,179 stitches, which I'm really pleased with. That's the only
Hmm.
stat I kept with, but I was very happy with that. Mostly because week 2 I did over 6,500 stitches. because I did have a retreat. I had Frogwart's online retreat.
Yes, yes.
So that's where that came from. Yes.
And a lot of some of that stitching was quite easy. Like
Yes.
you had to do, you were doing outlines of the bookshelf and
Yes.
um um
I think I
hook
did
run.
that. Yes. Yeah, the border hook one.
Yeah, yeah. So some easier stitching.
All right. So that then rolls us round to, do you want to do haul first or plans?
Well, I don't have any haul, so
Okay, well, I don't have any haul since I last showed you, so we'll do haul first. Done.
there is no haul. Not this
Yeah,
week.
not
Not this
no,
month.
no stash acquisition this
No,
second half of the
no.
month for me.
Yeah.
I did notice I just got billed for my Simply Narelle bag.
Uh-huh.
I know I'm getting my Rose Crafted Corner bag when I see her at the retreat next weekend. So
Hmm.
I would have got that, except we saved postage.
Hmm.
And I just got billed for it is my last one. I thought my last one was the last one, but this must be my last week's dye works from
Oh, okay.
Stitch in Time.
Yep.
So yeah, so no
And
stash
I've paid my Paddock Lane Designs bill, so I'll be getting my pattern from Paddock Lane Designs at some point.
at some point. Yes, it will happen. Oh,
And
I may as
and
well
and
just,
also in our next month catch up, we will have been to Daisy Chain, so
yes,
there will be retreat stash.
there will be stuffs. So
Mhm.
yes. All right. So let's then take us to plans. So for those of you who are here for the challenge chats, you are now in the right place. If you don't care about the challenge chats and our plans, then thank you for watching us. You can move along to the next segment or wherever you want to go.
Yep.
All right. Starting with, of course,
Oh dear.
with Warriors. I'm nursing this cough still.
Mm.
All right. So Whip Warriors. I have been asked to stop the Whip Warriors stubby holders in my shop, so I'm going to do that. All right. So as always, we start with categories,
Yes.
but overarching in August, we are jumping on the arbitrary August bandwagon,
Okay.
where you basically have 31 days. You assign a whip or a goal to each day. And lovely Natasha in the UK is rolling the wheel to tell you what number gets rolled each day. I decided that I would make it work for me.
Hmm.
And so I have decided to focus on 9 pieces, maybe 10 in the month. Now, that might not sound like anything particularly fancy because that's what I've been doing. Although, as you would have seen in our last video, my one, I had a lot of whips I touched. But what I decided to do was focus on my Whipco piece that got called was Fairy Tale Town.
Right.
There's also one of my sales because it was Macintosh Mill, but I finished it, so I replaced it with Fairy Tale Town. And I've got Sunflower Farm, my Stitch Bookshelf Club, and my Purple Flowers that I haven't touched for a while with Michelle. So
Mm.
those 4 sales I want to try and keep up with.
Okay, during the month, right? Yep, yep.
I obviously need to keep up with my own bathroom sale,
Yes.
and I need to
Now
stitch.
that you are caught up again, you
Yeah.
might as well keep yourself
Well,
up
I
to
want to
date.
keep
Yep,
up with that one, and I want to
yep.
do, obviously, I have to update the Stitchy Pot sale for Whip Warriors.
Oh, yes.
And then I decided that 3 pieces that I want to get finished this year.
Hmm.
Village at Hawk Run Hollow, because we wanted to finish that last year. Celtic Winter, because it's my oldest whip,
Hmm.
and Catch the Wind, because it's
Ah.
my Ada whip.
Hmm.
So I selected those pieces, and the Stitchy Spot sale's only got 1 day where it's
Yep,
getting called because it's only going to take 1 day.
yep.
The bathroom sale's only got 2 days because it may not even take 2 days.
Yep.
And all the others actually landed on 4 days.
Okay.
So they're the pieces you're going to be seeing from me this month. And it means I can keep them. And I'm super excited because today, just because this is an aside, today's number, it gets drawn about 5 p.m. in our time.
Hmm.
So it's Saturday and I'm meant to work on my Fairy Tale Town. And
Hmm.
it's what got called for today. So I'm working on my Fairy Tale Town.
That's
Yes.
good.
So yeah, really, really, really funny. So
Mhm.
that's leading me. So that's telling you what my plans are going to be.
Mm.
As we head into categories.
Okay.
So
So your categories have to fit in to those.
those pieces,
Okay.
everything pretty much. Now, the second thing is if I end up with extra time, my second piece that was drawn for WhipGo,
Hmm.
because it was numbers 12 and 15 for WhipGo this month,
Okay.
is actually the Amazing Animal Kingdom bookshelf.
Right.
So if I have spare time, I can work on that.
Yes, which will lend
Um,
itself to all sorts of things in categories. So
yes.
yes.
Okay, so first thing is the letters were B and L,
Hmm.
which are quite nice.
Yes.
All right. So for a plant or animal, can you think of a plant or animal? I've just got my daughter
Oh,
texting me and I need to reply to her.
okay. Well, geez. L for lion. Maybe I should do some Peaceable Kingdom.
Yes, that would make sense.
Lion or lamb. It's got both. Um,
Yes, exactly.
and
Um,
and it's also got a boy, and some people might occasionally say that their boys are animals.
well, that's true. A llama, a leopard.
Yes.
Um, I figured I could do my Hawk Run Hollow because I'm actually going to go with letter B,
Hmm.
and I'm going to show you. I just have
The
to
plant or animal, isn't it?
plant or animal,
Yes.
but I
So
always tend to go
yes.
for animal.
Yeah, yeah. And then so
And
B, there's bear, bird,
yeah, I'm going with the birds from Hawk Run
birds.
Hollow.
Very good. Yes.
Yes.
Um,
So there's lots of options.
Lots of different kind of berries
Yeah,
that you could do.
bison.
Oh, yes.
All right. Second thing is to do with water, found near water.
Well, if you had something with a brook,
A brook. Well, I have got Fairy Tale Town has a brook or a
yes,
lake.
yes, yes. Alpha Lake, yes, that
Yep,
could work too. I don't have any pieces with water. Um, yeah,
that's
so
okay.
that doesn't
All
that
right.
that that one never really works for me. On or near water, it's
Boat.
boat. Yes, lily pad.
Lily pad's a good one. Yes, lily
Ah,
pad's
I
a good
could
one
I could do some of my Beatrix Potter because
because
Jeremy's
Jeremy Fisher.
sitting
Yeah,
on a lily pad.
he is. He is. There you
Hmm.
go. Color. Remember, you don't have to stitch on it. You just have to have it obviously shown. Show the key if you need to.
Yeah.
Blue and brown, lavender, lilac.
Any of the light.
Yeah. But I'm going to go with blue because catch the wind, and I've got to actually stitch the blue dress. So I'll probably move across and stitch the blue dress. So I'm stitching in blue just for bonus. But brown is another one as well.
Yes, yes. So yeah, so that lends itself to a lot. So if I'm doing some more on home, because I'm going to do
Mm.
some brick colored for the I'm going to do brick colored for the the church.
Only if your color is actually called brick and you can prove it.
It's called Mossy Pot.
No.
But
So you could do like, brick road. I know there's a brick road
yes.
spread, but you have to show a copy of the skein that says that's what it's called. But you don't have to stitch in the color. So you've
No,
got
no,
blue,
I'm
you've
just
got blue on
okay.
there anyway.
Baby spinach. It's got
Baby
baby
spinach.
spinach,
There you
and
go.
it's also got deep blue sea.
There you are. So you
I
covered.
used this for color last month as well because one of the last month the letters were A and W, and one of the colors in this is whiskey.
Lovely.
So
All right. So the next thing is to do with something to do with humans. And I'm sticking to the fact that oh no, I'm not wanting to finish on, and I was trying to make a way to fit it in. And this human has brown hair.
hmm or buildings.
Well, obviously buildings,
Yes.
bridges,
Although that could also you could use one for to do with humans and one to do with man-made.
humans have legs, humans have lashes, humans have limbs. So
Yes.
there's lots of things. These are great, easy letters this month.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So man-made then, you've got to
Yes.
find something to do with man-made, starting with B or L. And I decided, because I wanted to work on Sunflower Farm, it has labels.
Uh-huh. Well, I have the Louvre in my
That would
Reflections
work.
of Paris.
All right, so then that leads us to travel. Now, travel is pretty easy for B, a bike or a bus.
Hmm. Or Belgium, Britain.
Lithuania.
Bombay.
Mm,
Um,
yes.
if we're doing L, London, uh, yes, there's lots of places.
Well, I'm going to travel by the boat that is in Fairy Tale Town.
Mhm.
So that was
Well,
pretty
yes,
easy.
if I use a building for my man-made or lights,
Mm,
then I can use Louvre for travel.
that would work. Yes, that's
Yes.
very good.
Yes.
All right, which then brings us to the seasons, seasons or celebrations. Um, and I've actually come up with the season of Lent, and
Ah,
Hawk on Hollow has a church, and you go to church in Lent. So
so
that,
I could do that if I wasn't gonna use color for my All Roads Lead Home, if I'm gonna stitch the church, I could do that too.
but you could also use your impressions of Paris because you've got Notre Dame Cathedral.
But that doesn't start with a B or a L.
No, for
You're
Lent.
saying for Lent. Okay,
I'm
yes,
saying for
yes, yes, yes.
Lent. Yeah.
Yes, yes. I don't know what else there would be. Boxing Day.
Yeah. Yep.
Um,
That would work. I'm sure there's
um,
plenty of things, but yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Let's
yeah.
keep moving, otherwise this gets too long.
Yes, 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 yes.
All right. Favorite things.
Mhm. Well, for that one, because I can't fit it into seasons or celebrations, I could do baubles. So Christmas is one of my favorite things,
Mm,
and Christmas
bubble.
baubles, and I could do my bauble tablecloth.
Well, I like to take a bath.
Yes, having a
Well,
bath,
I will
bubble
be
bath,
having
very
a
nice.
long, luxurious bath.
Mm-hmm.
So, what you could also do for leisure,
Yes.
um, what do you like doing for leisure?
Hmm. Hmm.
All
Just
right,
thinking
my
if
phone decided to play some music with the photo then. Sorry about that.
um um just trying to think.
All right. Well, let me tell you, I'm going to read some books in my stitching bookshop.
Oh, yes, yes.
I could also, I was toying with the idea of taking up blacksmithing in my Hawk on Hollow.
Yeah.
I was going to a library,
Oh, yes, yes.
so quite
That made me just think something you were just saying then made me think of something else. Now it's gone. Oh.
taking a leisurely stroll along the boardwalk, past the buildings, lots of
hmm
things. All right, mystical and
Oh,
magical.
going to bed. I could do
Ah,
my
yes.
my cushion.
Oh, yes, leisurely going to bed. That's definitely nice.
Yes.
Mystical or magical.
Mhm.
Originally, I was thinking about having beastly bats in Hawk on Hollow,
Mhm.
but I've actually come up with a better idea. And again, books.
Yes.
So if I'm not reading books, if I'm going to the library,
Yes.
I can read books. I can read magic books in my mystical
Yes.
in the
Yes.
bookshelf
That could
because I'm
work.
quite sure some of them are magical.
hmm Yeah.
Um, designer, starting with L or B. Lap,
Well,
lap and loops,
hmm
Little House Needlework.
yes. Yes. I also have Beatrix Potter. Like technically she didn't design the cross stitch, but she designed the pictures, so I don't know if that would
No,
count. No, no, okay.
no, but you could have that for the title, The Tales of Beatrix Potter.
Yes.
My title is The Stitches Books Club. The
Yes,
beginning.
mine, well, I have to check if the koala biscornu actually says biscornu in the title. I can't remember. I mean, that's what I've called it, but that's what
Yeah, I
I've
don't know.
called it, not necessarily what really is.
Well, I have a few choices for the designer. I could do my lavender and lace,
Yes.
but there is every chance there's going to be some model stitch by Lisa Lane needing to be stitched. The Paddock Lane designs.
Yes. That would be kind of cool that
I know.
you can actually fit your own name
I
into
can
it for
fit
a change.
myself in
That's
and get a
really
double points
exciting.
for the alliteration in my name. So that is the categories, people.
Yes.
Now we have got a word game coming up on Tuesday, and
hmm
on Thursday, the focus and the beat the modmin. Then we have got a riff off again in August, so riff off as opposed to a whip frenzy.
Okay.
and the Strident South. So there's lots of things happening in August to keep you busy in with warriors. All right, where are we going next, Jenny?
Okay, so we've got the pop culture.
Yep, what do they got?
So they have Let's Celebrate August, which is, oh, this is for national and international holidays during the month of August. Um, National Girlfriend Day, Spider-Man Day, National Friendship Day, International Assistance Dog Week, etc. Um, so no stitch requirements, just have fun and show your progress. That's one. And then they've also got a back to school one. What's in that one? Let's see. Um, Work on as many whips that can be tied to school. So many different things that can be used. Animals would work for biology. Samplers have numbers and letters. Books are used in most classes. Instruments, people singing, could be music class. Stars and planets for science and astronomy, all that kind of.
I love the back to school ones. They really resonate with me. So I reckon I could probably make that work if I decide to.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, even if you've got a building that looks like a schoolhouse, so I know with the Strawberry Fields,
Mm,
it's a children's home, but
yeah,
presumably they would also
they
have
school.
schooling in there.
Yes, definitely.
And
Well,
they
I
also
have a
have
schoolhouse on Hawcom.
yes, they also have a they also have an acrostic. The word is edumacation. They have a picture of Popeye and saying that he needs to have an edumacation.
Okay, fair enough. All
Yes.
right, that then rolls me around to Down Under Divas,
Yes.
which often rules my roost. 2,000 stitches on a piece that I'm not telling you all the stories, you're just getting the
Oh
short
yeah, yeah.
version from me.
Yeah.
On a piece that you have personally changed, and I am going to be working on my Carolyn Manning Purple Flower Day because I have changed some of the colors, probably
Mhm.
accidentally. You made any personal changes?
Cross Stitch Nation, just a few.
Yeah, so that's perfect for that. And
Yeah.
if you did 2,000 stitches on it, you get it finished, Jen.
Yeah.
Anyway, we
It's
know Jenny
it's
doesn't
it's
do these
not it's
things.
not high on the list of priorities.
No.
What I do need to get finished, I need to finish the ornament that I'm doing for our ornament exchange. I need to get a lot further along with my home because
Yeah,
that's for my brother and his wife for March, April of next
yeah,
year. And I know that that time will roll around quicker than I think it will.
definitely. So I'm
And um, oh, actually, no, I can't talk about the other secret
okay.
stitching that I will be doing soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I know that what that is.
Yes.
Okay, the next one is 2,000 stitches on a seasonal piece.
Uh-huh.
And for you, it's easy. You could do double dip your baubles.
Yes.
For me, sunflower farm, because that's
Yes.
obviously summer.
Yes.
1,000 stitches on something with a ship or sailors. Well, I've already shown you the boat, the little rowboat that is in my
Yes.
fairy tale town. I don't know if it'll cut it for Down on a Divas, but that's my option. I
Yeah.
know I have Vigorous Ship of Life
Yeah,
with
but that's
sailors
not,
and ships, but it's not
yeah,
on the agenda this month.
not on the list.
Do you have any ships?
No.
No. Okay. A
The
thousand.
only one I have that has anything remotely close to water is Jeremy Fisher sitting on a lily pad with his foot in the water.
Yeah, that wouldn't cut it.
No.
Okay. 1,000 stitches on something with a flock of birds, food, or a train. Now, again, my whips have lots. The train of dreams would fit perfectly. It's got food and a train,
Hmm.
but my flock of birds would be Hawk Hollow.
Yeah. Well, for food, Strawberry Fields has strawberries.
Yes.
It doesn't have a flock of birds. I think it might only have two.
No,
And I
but you've
don't
got the
think
food.
two counts as
Yeah.
a flock. But yeah, so I've got strawberries in that. That's probably the best that I've got, I think.
The next one is 1,000 stitches on something to do with music,
Ah.
which you would think I could do easily. And I mean, I could. My 12 days of Christmas is what I would normally do for music, but I'm not doing that.
No. Well, thinking outside the box a little bit, so Strawberry Fields is the song Strawberry
Yes.
Fields Forever. I also have another piece, Deck the Halls, which is also a song. So it's if you've got one that's got the title that's got a song.
I think I would probably be trying to stretch it with my fulcrum, somewhere between the church and the schoolhouse. But I could be pushing it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have to do them all. And
No, this is true.
and this
This
is
is true.
not, no, I mean, arbitrary August is my focus for this
Hmm.
month. So if I don't get all my props done for this one, it's fine. 500 stitches on
What
something
about
with
the no, I'm just thinking the bookshelf that doesn't have any
no, nothing musical yet.
songs that have anything to do with
No, nothing's musical yet. Um,
no.
so the next one is 500 stitches on a piece with a flightless bird or a coastline. Now, again, I'd be pushing it to say that Fairy Tale Town is a coastline. I don't
Yeah,
have any
it's the
flightless.
closest you've got.
Yeah, but again, I don't have to do them
No.
all.
Unless you do get onto your Animal Kingdom,
And then I'll be
presumably as a
fine.
flightless bird.
I'm sure there'll be a flightless bird there somewhere.
Yeah.
Um, I have flightless birds, I'm pretty sure, in my pointed fit by Long
Hmm.
Dog. So
Hmm.
that would be okay, but
Yeah.
it's not on the repertoire for this month. All right.
Chickens don't really fly much.
Yeah, chickens don't fly. You probably get away with chickens.
So, because I'm pretty sure that there's chickens in Little House neighborhood,
Mm,
very large chickens compared to the size of the
yes.
girls, but then the girls are very large compared to the size of the house. So, you know.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I think your chickens would cut it. Yeah. So I don't have any chickens, I don't think. Maybe there's something in
Oh, I just thought
pepper.
of something else for categories. Anything that has bees or a beehive,
Yes, definitely.
that could work.
No, I don't have chickens, I have other
Yeah.
animals.
Okay.
Anyway, that's okay. Next one is something with laughing or to do with New Zealand.
Oh,
I don't have anything for either of them.
no.
Again, I could stretch it and say the kids outside the schoolhouse are laughing,
Uh-huh.
but that's a stretch, and
Oh,
you can't stretch it down on the divas. You got something?
not for that one, but just going back, what was the music one? Was
Yeah,
it
music.
something about a song or?
No, just to do with music.
Okay. My castle sampler. At the bottom, there's the Lord and Lady, and there's some minstrels.
That fits. That would fit very
Yes.
nicely. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Um, something that is considered pests. So I've got lots of birds, or I've got the bats on Hawk Run Hollow, so that's how I'm tying in my pests.
Hmm.
You've got any pests on yours?
Um, I'd have to have a look. Well, potentially the birds in Cross Stitch Nation. Not sorry, the birds in Strawberry Fields, because if they're trying to eat the strawberries, then they are pests. My first thought was occasionally some of our stitchy friends in Cross Stitch Nation can be, but that's a bit mean, so I wouldn't do that.
I don't think that would cut it.
No.
All right, the next one then is with an
Oh,
egg.
oh, Beatrix Potter has rabbits, and in
There
Australia,
you go.
rabbits are pests.
That fits. All right, does it have an egg or family?
Well, I'm doing it for my nephew.
Yeah, I think you'd be stretching it.
Okay. Um,
I struggle with that one too, and the closest I can get is the Catch the Wind Girls as three sisters.
mhm,
I don't know if they're sisters or not, so I will pretend they are.
yep.
Get 500
Um,
stitches done on it.
yeah. No, I don't think I've got anything with.
Potentially, though, I do need to do a new egg. And I got my Silks for
Oh,
You.
yes.
It's for my new egg.
Ah,
So I could actually make my model stitch of one of my new eggs. So that would fit if I do that.
yep, yep.
All right, 500 stitches on something with a predator.
Wow. Peaceable Kingdom, anybody?
Yes, my lion came to mind on
Mm,
my Animal Kingdom. But if I'm not getting to my Animal Kingdom,
no.
I actually am going to do my bookshelf because of the clown in it.
Mm.
He's a predator.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, my bookshelf will count for that. And the
Oh,
last one is my smallest whip or 500 stitches in brown.
Mhm.
And I'm pretty sure that's my catch the wind.
Your smallest width or the
That's in
brown
my smallest width.
of the ones that you're doing this time. Mm.
Altogether, I don't think I have anything smaller other than a couple of big
Oh,
models.
oh, okay.
I don't have a
Well,
lot of small
mine,
whips at the moment.
yeah, mine would probably, I'd have to check, but it's probably the ornament that I'm doing. So, but how many stitches?
500.
Yeah, I don't think I've got 500 stitches
I was
left
just
in that
thinking
one.
I could do the 500 in brown,
Mm.
or definitely in hawk run.
Yes.
But also I could do it on Catch the Wind and Celtic Winter by doing the girls' hairs in brown. Like it can be
Yes.
on multiple whips, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the 500s, but anyway.
Mm.
Okay, that's all I've got down on the Divas. What do you got next?
Well, I had a look and I couldn't see Virtual Stitches doesn't seem to have any events this.
Semi-sane.
Oh, semi-sane.
Yeah,
Okay.
virtual is just a chat room.
Yes, sorry. I had a feeling I was looking at the wrong one.
It's been so long to look.
Let me see. I knew it was one of the ones that I don't go into very often, but yes, it was the wrong one.
Yes.
Okay.
I sort of stole your thunder by taking
Yeah, that's all right. You didn't make me do um weird um dinosaur names.
no, I didn't.
No, they've just got their regular, the calendar sale, the focus event, and the yearly goals. They don't seem to have anything. Oh no,
Okay.
hang on.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Bingo, they're playing
They're
bingo.
doing bingo.
Okay.
We'll run the entire month of August.
There you go. You can play bingo. You probably already missed a few days, but it's not too late.
No.
Okay, here we are. The Stitching by the Shore Ice Spy Challenge.
Oh yes.
All right, number one, something you see at the beach. I'm going to go with water.
Mm-hmm.
Once, Fairy Tale Town.
Yep. Yep. Do you reckon I could get away with my castle because you make sandcastles?
Sure. She's pretty generous. Like she doesn't even mark them, I don't think. So yes, make
Okay.
it fit. Tell your story.
Okay. Yes.
My hardest project is definitely my Hawk Run Hollow.
Mine would be my Hade.
Something that starts with the letter G would be the girls in Catch the Wind.
Girls in Cross Stitch Nation.
Orange.
Um, there's some orange in my Deck the Halls in some of the writing, I know.
I have orange in Sunflower Farm.
Oh, yes.
Something that stings.
There's bees, I'm
Yes,
pretty sure.
I've got bees in my
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that in the O, I'm pretty sure that's a beehive. And there's you can't see it, but there are some little tiny bee things.
awesome.
But basically, they're like 3 stitches, but I'm pretty sure they're bees.
All right, a project of your choice we don't need to
No.
discuss. Something in the title of a book. Well, obviously my Stitches bookshelf's going to have that covered.
Mhm. Beatrix Potter.
Yep. A project that's been in timeout is my Hawk Run, also my Celtic Winter and my Purple Flowers. So I've got plenty of choices for that.
Probably my Hade for me. I haven't
Yes,
done any work on it
you
in
need to do some
at
work on that.
least a year.
Something that has multiple layers. Well, my bookshelf has multiple layers. Your
My
castle.
Hade does,
Yeah,
yes.
your
And yeah, my
castle.
castle because it's got the outside border and then the inside border and then yep.
And a project that shows the season opposite to what you're in now. My sunflower farm shows summer because I'm currently in winter, and you could do your baubles because that's Christmas.
Yes.
There we
Yes.
go.
Yes.
Done. All
Hmm.
right. That brings me to fandom.
Okay.
All right. So for fandoms monthlies, a lot of these we can gloss over. They're really nice ones. 900 stitches on something you never want to give up. That could be, which one do you never want to give up?
Cross Stitch Nation, because then it's not only cross stitch, it's also my friends.
There you go. I haven't chosen which one I don't want to give up yet. I could tell you which one I do want to give up, but it comes up later.
Mm.
Something that was lost and then found. My Celtic winter was lost because
Mm.
I found the threads, but I couldn't find the pattern bit. And so when I moved and eventually I found it, so I actually can do that one
Mm.
100% accurately.
Really? Yeah.
Maybe you lost your Haid.
Yeah.
Okay. 600 stitches in black. Now this is hard for me, but easy for you.
Yeah. My Haid.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
although I've only done a very small start, my plan is to do as Lisa did and do
yeah.
extreme cross country color completing. And black makes the most sense to do first because it gives you the most scaffold to build everything else off.
Yeah, I honestly do not think that any of the pieces I am focusing on this month have black in them at all.
Mm.
So I don't think I can do that one, which is fine. I just won't.
Mm.
Unless the Celtic Winter lady's hair happens to be black instead of brown. But 1100 on sale that's released in parts.
Ah.
Shelf is easy for that.
Mhm.
800 stitches on a piece that fills you up with joy.
Any of them, really.
Yeah, my
But
sunflower
I would
farm.
say, but particularly, I would say friend ones. So Little House Neighborhood, that's our
Yes,
one.
that's what I was thinking.
Cross Stitch Nation with
Yeah,
the girls. Either of my French ones.
yeah.
Um, or the ones that I'm stitching for family. It's
Yeah, you've got lots of choices for that.
yes, yes.
All right. 1,500 stitches on a piece you've been tempted to abandon. Well, that'll be my whole run.
Um,
Peaceable Kingdom.
no, I haven't been tempted to abandon that. I would say possibly my koala biscornu
Okay.
because it's on dark green linen. And so it's very hard to see to stitch on. And because it's linen, it's not even, but like it's dark fabric and it's not like it's a little bit sort of slubby and yeah, it's not fun.
No. Okay.
It's not a difficult stitch. It's just yeah.
1,200 stitches on something you've been recruiting for. And it has to be my sunflower farm. It's my birthday sale.
Mm, mm.
So you could do my birthday sale as well and recruit other
That's I've
people.
been recruited
You
rather
were
than I am
recruited. Yeah, but I
recruiting.
mean, you're not going to do it anyway. So
No.
400 stitches on something that's new to you. I'm going to do my purple flowers because Carolyn Manning was new to me.
Mhm. If I was going to do that one, I'd probably do my Paris cushion
Mm,
because it's my first time effectively like stitching on Hessian, but also large scale stitching over one.
yeah.
Because apart from that, the only over one I've done a few of the letters in my castle sampler. They are over one, but that's yeah.
300 stitches on something you were stitching more than one of. Now, I can't do this because I'm not stitching multiples, but the closest I would be was Celtic Winter because I'm stitching each of the Celtic ladies.
But what about hawk run? Because you're doing more than one hawk run.
Well, it sort of means more like your koala biscornu. You're stitching one for yourself because you've already stitched one to give to your sister or something.
Ah.
That's what it's
Well
getting at.
then, well then, for me, it would have to be Beatrix Potter because I've stitched it once
Mm,
already
yes.
for for one brother's oldest
Yep.
child, and now I'm doing it for other brother's oldest child. But I've flipped so it's still the same pattern. It's just going to be mirror image of.
Yeah. Lovely. And 900 on something you're not thrilled to stitch. So I'm going to put my Catch the Wind in there because I'm not thrilled to stitch on Ada. That's just my preference. Nothing against Ada stitches. I just don't.
So that would kind of work with some of the other prompts that they had
Mm,
that the ones that you were tempted to abandon, So any of those that you don't. So for me, yeah, the koala biscornu or my Haid. I
mm.
think once I get further into my Haid, I will enjoy stitching on
Yeah,
it. But at
you
the
will.
moment, it's so big. I have now finished sorting all the threads, and they are in their own separate little project bag on their hangy thing. So I'm all set up, ready to do it. I just have to sit down and do it.
All right. So that finishes our challenge chat. that then brings me to Flosstube shout outs.
Ah.
Do you have anyone that you want to shout out to? Do you have a new or an old?
Um, Not that I can think of. There was there was something new that I watched, and now I can't remember what on earth it was. Why don't you do yours and I'll have a look and see if I can work out what one I was talking about.
All right. Well, my old one is actually going to be Laura from Stitching by the Shore. I know I've shouted her out before, but I watch her every week.
Hmm.
I find her really interesting. Her level of detail is really good. I was I was a little bit sad because she went through the Halloween book and did a like going through the things, and she did my design, and I think I was the only one she didn't say who designed it. So oopsie there, Laura. But it was good. It was a really good flip through because she
Mhm.
was talking about, well, what fabric was she used and what was she changed for each design. And I
Yeah.
found that quite interesting. And the new one that I'm going to shout out this week is actually not a new floss tuber, but is stitched by Liz. She's an Australian who's
Oh,
quite an
yes.
experienced floss tuber, but I have only found her fairly recently. So I've been getting her onto my recently
Mhm.
watching ones.
Yeah.
What about you?
So I did watch a couple of the cottage garden ones because they've just started doing floss tubes. Um, and I was watching Adelaide's, she did 12 Days of Christmas stitching in July. So the beginning of July, I was watching hers.
Yeah.
Um, Other than that, just the usual Rose Crafty Corner, Mum Loves You GB, Animal Instinct.
You don't have a lot of time to watch extra ones, so
No. Oh, Shady Tree Stitch.
imagine that.
Well, because when Lisa does ones that I'm not in, I still watch them to see what else she's been doing. So,
There
yeah.
you go. And then that brings us to our saying or phrase of the month.
Hmm.
And for this one, I'm going to go with food again.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you that a capsicum is apparently a bell pepper.
Hmm.
We have capsicums on our salads usually,
Yes.
and usually red or green, sometimes orange.
Yep.
But that is the same as a American bell pepper. That's your word of the week. Capsicum.
Oh, one other thing, not a word, but something else I discovered recently.
Yeah.
You know how we do the Nutbush song
Yeah. Yeah.
dance? Apparently, that was actually created for school children to learn when we were at primary school. It was created to be, sort of some physical activity for school kids. So it's only an Australian thing. It is not a worldwide thing.
Wow, that is hilarious. Okay, well,
No.
I'll tell you what. When we get together at,
Mhm.
at the next retreat, we should do a little nut bush for them.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see if
Okay.
we can rustle up some friends,
Yes, because
and we'll
everybody our age knows
Hmm.
it's the kind of thing that always comes out that like wedding
Weddings.
days will play
Yes,
that song at some point during the night and yeah so but yeah I never knew that
me
before.
neither. So there's a really good bit of trivia. Okay, well, on that note, guys, we are going to sign off and say thank you if you've lasted this long. If you have lasted this long, can you put a picture of a nut? Or a squirrel or a chipmunk or something that you would relate to a nut. Put a picture of a nut, show us you got this far. That would be really funny to see how many people learned about the nut bush. And if we get enough nuts, there you go. If we
Okay,
get
yep, yep,
enough
yep,
nuts or
yep,
squirrels or whatever's, we
yep.
will film ourselves doing the nut bush for you.
Okay.
And if we don't get enough nuts, people, we won't do it. So
No,
it's all on you.
sounds good, sounds
You
good.
need to put the nuts. Okay. All right, guys. Well, we will be catching up with you in a couple of weeks.
Mhm.
As Jenny said, we are catching up towards the end of the month at a retreat together.
Yes,
So we will have some sort of a catch-up video at that stage.
yes,
All
yes.
right. Until then, happy stitching, everyone.
Happy stitching.